Hello, everybody. I seem to be having some sound issues. But I promise I'll be there in just a second. Please talk amongst yourselves. La la la. Nothing's happening. We may skip our intro music, but we'll find out in just a moment. You tell me, can you hear it? I can't. Playing it right now. Looking, checking, triple checking. You can hear me, but can you hear any music? I can't. Perfect. All right, well, I'm going to bring my face in and we're going to see what happens when you don't have something to work with. All right, let's head on over and I'll bring in my face. Hey, everybody. Now you can hang out with me and help me work out why my sound worked 15 minutes ago when I tested it and now it doesn't. Let's just say hi to you guys. I'm just going to kind of work and hello. Hey, it's Alex Backus. How good to see you. Troubleshooting with Leela. Exactly. Easy Herbs, good to see you. Woohoo, my brother. My German brother. It's Thomas Christ. Hi, good to see you, my friend. Allie, hello. You hear nothing. Hey, at least you heard me, right? Right. Jim Shannon, all right in there. Feisty Feather, the Frosty Freak, Live to Fly channel. And that's everybody who's in the front row for now. Hopefully we'll get some, let's try to get this rolling here. You can hear me. So I've got, there we go. And this music is piped in from here. I'm turning up the sound, and let's go back and try unplugging, replugging. It's that Logic Pro. It's making everything F up. We might have to switch to AUM. Yeah, see, I know my iPad's working. It's just not coming through. Let's get rid of Logic. You guys can't see this, but let's see. And I'll bring in audio share. I don't know why it isn't working. See, I hear a little click in my headphones that should say I'm connected. The volume is up. Let's try AUM next. This could be a really short show if I don't have anything to offer. Yeah, bring back good old GarageBand. Well, I could actually work in GarageBand. I've unplugged it and plugged it back in like 3 times already, Thomas. I do not know what's going on. Let's grab a session. Let's grab my Songtember chord progression ideas session. Yeah, you guys heard that click. So I don't understand why my little friend, why my bestie is not working. Yeah, see, nothing. Nothing. I'm going to try some more pluggy. Yeah, if it's, you can tell it's maybe the issue. No, it's not. It's on my side. What if we, I'm going to reboot it. Sweet. I'm going to start working on, I'm absolutely going to start doing something else if this doesn't work in a minute, though. And I'm going to show you what happens when you can't do what you were going to do. I have a couple of ideas of things that we can do without our good friend, the iPad. Because even though I completely depend on my iPad, this is one of those weird days. It's like I think everything is going to be fine, and then like weird stuff happens. All right, let's unlock this baby. Let's grab audio share. I hear a clickety click. That'd be a show in itself. Yeah, right? Let's see. Let's check out this drone thing. Nope. I hear nothing. It's supposed to be working, but my sound card ain't working. Yeah, it's 99. 99 has got me. All right. Guess what we're going to do? Let's find, since I've got a chord progression, let's try to remember what my chord progression was. Let's see. I'm going to be using my iPad as a reference system. So sadly, we aren't going to be able to totally vibe out what we've got because I don't know why my sound's not working. It's just so weird. I've not changed or touched anything. Oh, it's so APPy. Yes. Hey, it's Ed Zielinski. Welcome. And the Semtex cow, my boom kitty. I'm having problems. So we're going to do some fun stuff for people who, and the apps that I'm going to use instead are ones that work on PC and Mac too. So isn't that fun? Let's now find my little files, my sessions, my Songtembers. Once again, just double checking to see if I can get it to work. Because that would be nice, wouldn't it? Nope, not a thing. I'm sure it's something really simple, like there's a mute button pushed somewhere, but there's nothing coming in. Yeah, my gain adjustment. I know. What did I break? So let's double check. Let's figure out what chords we were using this time. I'm going to go to my recordings because remember last week I took my recordings and I checked them to make sure that we could do something. Songtember chord progression ideas. Okay, 96. The key of E minor. So where's my list? Whoops. My thing. I was so organized today that I went and got on Clubhouse and was hanging out and everything. Got off and just did my last few things, and I get on here and everything has changed. All right, so what we do... Yeah, reset. I tried resetting. I tried rebooting a couple of times. So my chord progression is E minor, C, G, D. C, G, D. And we'll just make parts. And I'm 96 BPM. So here we go. Let's enjoy a little band in a box. Let's do band in a box. And I'll also use GarageBand. Sweet. First, we're going to use band in a box. Where's my band? There it is. It's coming up. And then I'm going to set that in as our screen. And then we'll be back in business. So right now I've got in a Texas rock shuffle with solo. So you never know. That could actually end up sounding pretty cool. All right, now, so this is interesting. Has anyone actually played around in BandLab Online? So I have played around on BandLab Online. And in fact, I worked on something with Clayton Von Kluge. Our band name is called Cosmic Code. And the song is finished, you guys. So we started it in BandLab. He recorded it. I made a beat in BandLab. He recorded in BandLab. Then I pulled it down to my iPad and I recorded some vocal parts and it sounds amazing. Woo! So that is a thing. We played on BandLab and then in fact we could mess around with BandLab as far as a fact. Yes, he has kept that quiet. Meow, Hugh Caldwell. All right, let's see. I've almost forgotten how to share my screen in StreamYard, but easily we're going to get this done. We are going to do this. There's my band in a box. We'll share it. And then I'll add it to the stage. And there we are. There's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Oh. So, what we're doing here is let's change our key. So, just transpose and set key signature E minor. Yeah, BandLab is pretty cool for free. Hey, Chad Freeman. I just noticed that Chad Freeman is doing Hamtober next month. So he's going to be doing a lot of content around Halloween. I'm like both too cold and too hot at the same time. I take off my sweater, I'm too cold. Does anyone else ever go through that? I have like a temperature range of like 5 degrees where I'm comfortable. We'll just throw this on. Anyway, here I am. Let's play around with our screen thingy. How about this? Yeah, there we go. I'm in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. I like Halloween a lot too. All right, so here we are in Band in a Box. So let's put those chords in. E minor. And, let's get our tempo to 96. So the way the tempo thing works is if you tap each key down. This is Band in a Box. Let's look at our options. So you won't be able to see it because it only does the one. This is Band in a Box 2021 for Mac. So E minor, C, G, D. And, I think let's end the song. Let's make a 16-bar loop. And what I'm doing right now is I'm saying set song ending to begin at bar 17. So now we've just got these. Now the print is nice and big for those of you. And now I'm filling these in, but watch what you can do. See? I just copied them, Control C, and then I come to this bar and I paste them, Control V. Now Control V. Sweet. So now it says it's 95, but it's 96. So I have to shift and click up. Whoops. Or right click up. Or just fit it in. So can you hear that? All right, so now let's go back and we've got Texas Rock Shuffle with solo. Everything is set so that these parts should absolutely work. But I have to note that, yes, yay! Yeah, this is because the reason you can hear it is because it's coming out of my Mac and not coming out of my iPad. So this is more like me and my Mac. Or Mac, APPy Mac. Mac APPy. Let's get Mac APPy. All right, let's listen to this. So just go. So this gives us 3, count them, 3 choruses, or it goes 3 times through the whole song. And then it'll come to an ending. So I'm just going to let it play through just for fun. I'm not going to let it play through every single time, right? And then we do things like, see that you can leave the guitars out. That's the solo. So that's just 1 guitar, 1 drums. But we could mute the drums. Take that one out, add the other one back in. I don't know if you can see right there where, oops, let's. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts, right? This should be the end right here. Boom. That's a song right there. That's kind of how I made Give Me a Break. Obviously, I didn't just do this one time. I did way more than that. So if I just wanted to, okay, so see right here where my cursor is, it says .mid. I don't think there's any MIDI files. This type 1 multi-track destination for MIDI file is a file on disk. Okay. And then let's go Songtember .mid and save. Now I'm going to save it. Let's hop over. Let's take the screen out. Yeah, get on ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows everything. Share screen. All right, now let's go and we'll share the screen to... We'll find my Band in a Box window. Hey, Sean Chandler. I'll add that to the stage, and now we're in Band in a Box. So I can just... It's a little weirder. It's weird to do this, but it's not as hard as you would think. So right now I'm using my Mac for streaming, and I'm also using it to make music, and you guys can still hear me, and that's awesome. Let's see. Let us come back in. Let's exit this. Let's start a new file. Save the changes I made to I Can See Clearly. Whoa, what happened? Oh, because it created an empty project. It should come back. Let's see. And nope, you still can't see me. But as soon as the thing opens up, it'll work. If I had a full, if I had 2 screens, this would work better. But it's okay. I'm making it work. We're just making it work. So you can add drummer, a MIDI software instrument. I hear sound from AG06. All right, let's create this. All right, are we here? Now I'm going to present, share screen, window, and where is that? GarageBand. There we are. All right. Coming back to you. Adding it to the stage, and there we are. We've switched. We've moved. Now, so as you can see, we've got this GarageBand bit, and we want to get a file in here. We want to bring in not the notepad, not the loop browser. I might just try to go to my Finder. And in my Finder, I will look for the MIDI file we supposedly just created, right? It's on Macintosh hard drive. What have I done? All right. Nope, that song's not on there. Let's see. Users. I might have to search for this. Okay, let's search. Songtember. Songtember Logic projects. I don't see it. That's weird. Where did my MIDI file go? Maybe there was nothing. Maybe there was no MIDI there. Let's come back and let's add a MIDI track for sure. So I'm going to come back in once again. This is why it's super annoying, because I continue to have to come in and remove the screen, stop sharing, then start sharing again with the new screen. Burn to MIDI. Burn it, baby, burn. Back to Band in a Box. Sharing Band in a Box. Adding to stage. Here we are. It saves every 30 seconds, so you don't have to. It could be called Untitled, but I thought we named it something, so I'm guessing that there were no MIDI tracks in here. So let's add something. Let's add a track. We'll add a melody. We'll select MIDI instrument patch. Favorite patches: acoustic piano, electric piano, nylon string guitar. Let's go for that. And then I think what we got to do is then, okay, track settings, track actions, track settings. Oh boy. We got to make it, it has to generate something. So let's see, melody. Do, 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 do. Freeze melody track, force track, set natural arrangement, duplicate real tracks. Let's do via the same menu as this, right? Well, I can't find it, so I'm just going to do something entirely different. And then what we're going to do instead is we're going to save to WAV files, render tracks to audio with options. Let's hit those options. You can't see my options, I'm sorry. Although, yeah, I'm not just. So I'll just read to you what it is. It says format, and I'm going to choose WAV. It offers WAV, M4A, and AIFF, which is an Apple. So the channels are auto. Our bit depth is 24-bit PCM. Our sample rate is 48.0, and that's important. You definitely need to make sure that you've got the correct sample rate on all of your stuff, because if you don't, when you try to insert the stuff, it won't work. That just happened to me and Frank Terzo on the track we're working on for Songtember. So, exactly. So anyway, so now it says there's normalized mix, which I'm not going to do. I don't want that. One file per track, yes. And include the full mix, which I'm going to just because sometimes I use them for things. Normalize individual tracks, no. Individual tracks flat, dry, and center. So you can pump out a part here, and instead of having all the effects on it that are in the mix that's in Band in a Box, you can put them all flat, dry, center, and then you can pan them, make them change them dynamically, add effects and everything on your own so that you can really get it to sound more individual. But my biggest thing is I love to mix. Even if I'm not that great at writing parts myself, I'm great at selecting and collaging parts together. So if I make enough different parts and I play with them and I move them, and they're from different apps and different things, different setups, I can posh them sweet together and make it work. So let's do it. So what you can actually do here, so especially if you make just a 16 bar loop or an 8 bar loop and you make it with one chorus, which just for a sec, I'm going to close this and I'm going to point out what I mean with my cursor. So, although, can you see my cursor? Yes, you can. Perfect. So, see how it says choruses number here? If I change this to 1, it's once through the song form. So if I wanted just a pure 16 bar or just a pure 32 bar loop, and then when you render it using the render tracks to audio, and you select the AIFF format, what will happen is it will include a loop that says include Apple loop info. And then you will be able to use what you've created as an Apple loop. Boom! Explodey heads! Isn't that wild? But we're not doing that. It says render using highest quality tempo stretching, no delay. All the defaults are good, so I'm going to tap render. And what we're going to call this is Songtember render. I'm going to do E minor 90s just in case, 96, just in case. I always forget, and I'm never going to be happy if I do that. So we'll save that. And now it's going rendering track, rendering drums. That's how fast. It's done. Now guitar 1 is going, which you can't see this because it's, soon I will be, once I get enough money to get a new battery and kind of a facelift for my old Windows laptop, I'm going to start using Windows. And when I'm using Windows, you will see that I will be able to do more screens, have and upgrade my show. It's already not bad, but it's a lot better if you can do everything. Okay, now we are going back. Hi. We'll remove stop screen. All right. Coming back in, I'm hitting present. This is in StreamYard. Hitting share screen, tapping the window. And then we're going to come back to Band in a Box. There we are. Make it so I can see you guys talking to me. Will that new update include multiple camera angles? Possibly, yes. And one of the things that I really want to do on my Tuesday shows with the art stuff is I'd like to be able to start showing you what I do in my physical art studio with glue and paint and ink and stuff. And there we definitely need to make sure that I have everything. How do I remember all these different apps on different platforms? Don't ask me, some text cow. It's one of the things that my brain is not actually all that bad at, and that kind of saves my bacon, baby. Beyond the world of virtual art. All right. So first thing we need to do. Oh, did I not change? I didn't add it to the stage. Whoops, better do that. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that our key and beats per minute are the same. Ooh. Bacon. So my beats per minute is going to be 96. And my key is E minor. Hey, APPy Metal. Nice to see you. And Clayton Von Kluge. Just remember that HDMI won't work on pass-through over a hub. Thanks. Good information. All right, now I'm going to grab my files. You can't see that, but you'll probably see if when I drag these in. Boom. Whoa, look at that. There's my bass. It's got a two measure intro. All right, we're dragging in. Here we go again. By the way, that bass is 19.8 megabytes. Why? What's happening? What's happening? Make it stop. Ha! That's some nice drums. Why won't it stop? Oh, VLC Media Player's running. Listen to those drums. They're going away. They better go away. My God, they won't go away. Why won't it stop? Oh, good Lord. Why me, people? Why me today? Why me today? Can't get rid of the drums. Don't even know where they're going from. They're just playing. Logitune, Canva, trash. What the hell is playing? Hey, Abe the Band, welcome. Is it held in the browser? I don't know. That's why I'm trying to close the browser. I don't want that drum to go on. I don't even know which damn app is doing this. Why? Why me? Why? Why today? So this is stopped. Yay, at least it's done. Good Lord. All right. Now we're going in. I'm going to I'm in my Finder window. You can't see that. I'm in music, and I'm going to just drag over into GarageBand. Just drag it in the drums this time. Don't start playing drums. There we go. Now we're going. See, now look at the little drums they've got here. And then a guitar. And I'm just dragging these in from the Files app. That's all. So as you see, they just appear. So there's guitar 1. Oops, guitar 2. Oh no. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, here we go. Guitar 2. There we go. In you go. I'll just drop it right there and then I'll move it. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 guitars. And this third guitar is the one that's right. So now you see that. I've got this like about 68 peace, love, and drum patterns. Woo! Now I can normalize. Drum preview. Good call. Drum preview. Right, see? So now we would come in here and you'd see. There it is. Rogue Pulse Riot release. Well, that's kind of neat. And there it is. So let's go back. We'll remove this. We'll put this. Yeah, this is currently on a Mac, right? And I'm using GarageBand, Band in a Box, and we'll probably also use APPy music because that'll be fun. But first, oh, my iPad is fine. It's just something is wrong with the sound's not transferring. Like the iPad itself is just playing. All right, stop screen, represent, Mac Attack. Yes, that's what we're going to call it this week. We're calling it the Mac Attack. Let's go back in Band in a Box and let's do just like a couple more things here. So melody. So if I come up and I say, use the melody, rename track. Oh, whoops. Melody. Okay, so we come up to the melody, track type, melodist, generate chord, and melody. So see, you can't see this, but it's like generate chords and or melody. Just generate a melody. So it gives you all this just really, really excellent stuff. Sleeping Like a Cat, tempo 96. So it's like, what are we using for the sound? Pop 16ths pad bell. But you can change it. I could change it to a pan flute. Let's change it to a pan flute. Why not? Now I hit OK. And now we solo this. Right. So now you've got a whole new pan flute thing. Or now that I've saved it, all right, now everything is playing together. So one of the things that you could do is there's generate and play. That will regenerate the entire song. So that creates a new arrangement. And if you wanted to save something, you could freeze it. But I just decided, why not? This is totally different, right? We could just let's change to another style. And remember, we want to keep our E minor, we want to keep our 96, so keep your eyes open. So band styles. We already did there's bluegrass, rock, pop, blues. Let's go to blues because we got those Texas blues. Rootsy blues shuffle. Blues shuffle. This is the Texas rock shuffle with the guitar solo. We already used that one. It thinks that this is too slow. Blues Texas 12/8. 12/8. I don't know if I can do that. So let's try to just switch it to rock. Even driving Brit rock. Okay? And then we still got a pan flute somehow. And we still have E minor and we still have 90. So let's generate this and play. Hey, Seagull Rock Squawk. I wonder if any of these are MIDI. I don't think they are. Ooh, a pretty little ballad in 3/4 time, and Leanie might sing on it. That'd be really cool. We are so friendly. So let's just say, let's just make these a 16-bar loop. Like maybe this is a chorus or something, right? So hopping down, I can set the song ending to begin at bar 9. So now we've only got an 8-bar loop, right? So when we come in here, I'm going to use this render tracks to audio again. Once again, double checking everything, making sure I'm going to not include the mix this time. And then we're just going to pop out some render. And then we'll switch on over. Songtember 2 render. Okay. So we'll render all this into the music track. And then we'll switch on over to APPy Studio. Which is the company that makes Launchpad. So you'll find that this is really exciting because we can make a bunch of stuff, and so it might not all go together, but it could. And that's how we figure this out. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right, a Peruvian pan flute band, right? So, did I finish rendering? Let's go and look in. Oh my gosh, I've got all more stuff. So let's close this out again. Once again, I'm going to do this extremely interesting pop in and out. What I actually needed to do is use a window thingy. I wonder if I've got that. Let's go check that. Let's go check it now. I am going to look in OBS and let's see if I can get a more traditional looking thing going on. And Mac OS screen, there we go. We'll take the properties, application capture, and we'll take our application and we'll choose band in a box. And, where's band in a box? I mean, not GarageBand. Oops. Just trying to move this so I'll have the screen look good, and let's see what it looks like. If not, I'm just going to hop it back over. Now that looks pretty good. Let's zoop. There we go. Good times. All right, back in to the Finder. Let's drag all these. This time I'm just going to just drop them wherever. Guitar 1. Oh, there is a bass in there too. Guitar 2. Oops. Guitar 3. Pan flute. Yay, pan flute. And where's that bass? This bass will be really different. I mean, this is going to sound really weird when I put it all together, let me tell you. La 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 la. Where's Boomer? I miss South Park. Yeah, right. Boomer made me do South Park. I could do some South Park for you if you like. A pagam headed in pencil. Right. So imagining, this is going to sound ridiculous because I'm putting like 16 parts together that aren't necessarily designed to go together, but they are in the same key. They have the same 4-bar chord or 4-chord progression, and they have the same BPM and key. So let's just listen and see what happens. It's not terrible, but it's a little busy. It's not terrible. With 2 basses, though. Let's see what the 2 basses sound like together or whatever. Definitely 2 different parts, right? But the thing is that since it's all the same, but I wouldn't be doing, obviously not going to do stuff like this. So what I'd be doing instead would be cutting them. Say we cut at, it would be at 19.1 because remember there's a 2-bar lead in. So we hit that, split at playhead. That is an option T. So I'll now watch this. So option T, I just tap option T, tap option T. Everything just getting cut right here at 16 bars. So now we'll have nothing but like 16-bar loops. I would cut them all. Let's cut them all again at 3.3 as well. Here we go. Because that's the intro. T. See, each time I just tap on a new one and it's like Option T, which would be Control T if you're on a PC. Really, one of the reasons, so remember what someone asked earlier about how I can remember so many things about so many apps? It's because honestly, a lot of like keyboard shortcuts and stuff are really similar throughout the whole vibe, you know? Vibity vibe. So if we did it this way, we could easily like mix and match our parts better. So now we've got only 16 bar parts. So if I wanted to, I could say, let's take this and move it to 27. Oops, that's only 8 bars. Although we might, let's come in here at, not at 9, but at 11, because that's going to cut these in half. Let's cut in these shorter ones in half in a smaller again. So once again, I'm just highlighting the region, and then I'm just tapping Option T, and that split at playhead. Split. Hey, it's covered by CQ. All right, now we pop in. Let's find this bass. Here's the bass. Let's go up, 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 up. And here it is. Pop it in. We could do the same thing. All these here. We could just move all of these out. And this is the next. I'm not going to keep going because I want to get into APPy. So I'm not going to go too far right here because it makes shorter loops in APPy. Oh, let's not worry about that one. So I'm going to move in the drums. Just a little, these little drum. Oh, nope. Undo. You undo Control Z or Option Z. Yeah, that, make sure you drop it in the right spot. So guitar 1, dropping it in the right spot. Guitar 2. And I'm just taking out these solos because the solo isn't something I'm going to play for the whole time. All right, now let's mute all the little tracks here. And what we'll have is an 8-bar, middle 8 kind of vibe going on. Ooh, don't forget our pan flute, guys. Let's move our pan flute out. We'll move this one to where these other ones go. And I'll just move the other ones farther away. Bye-bye. There we go. And now we'll unmute the pan flute. And the pan flute's going to come in on our chorus or whatever. So this is going to be, and I doubt it's going to sound super awesome because I just sort of, half-assed it since I don't have reference to my original track. Woo! So all of this is the same chord progression. We're not even changing chord progressions, which I'm probably going to change the chord progression for the chorus or for a bridge. Now let's see how it goes. That's the same chord progression. I don't think that those two things go together all that well. Because it's got a different feel, that's why. One's kind of swingy and the other one's not very swingy. Swing it, swing it. Yeah, it's got a nice blues sound. I kind of dig that blues, right? Shoots. If you sing death metal, you don't need to memorize any lyrics. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see what. Let's open up APPy Studio. It's just loading, loading. I'm already a member. Uh-oh. Annoying. Gotta do it. Gotta log in again. I guess, hopefully it's because, and I know you can't see this. Tell me you know my password without telling me you know my password. No. Let's copy that, baby. Drop it in here. And then when I get it rolling, we're going to come into this really cool APPy Studio, which is the thing that you do when you don't. Let's see. You can't really, I'm going to have to use the other way of vibing. Let me go back to me. Boop. Hi, I'm back. And I won't be able to see the chat for a minute, so I'll pop back in and check when I can. All right, so we stop my screen. We make a new screen. You giggled it? I giggle it all the time. Okay, window. Where is it? APPy Studio. There it is. Now I share. And then I add to the stage. Boom. There I am. Kind of sitting here in the corner of my cool APPy music screen. Yeah, did you know that there's actually a thing called letmegooglethat.com? All right, back to. So this time we have to change so you take it off of auto, and we're using E. These are all minor keys because this is a dance music program. So all dance music is designed in minor keys. Strangely enough. Oh, whoops! I need to do a new project. Let's unsave. Don't save. All right, back in here. We have to go back in. We got a new project. It's an E minor. It's a 96. And then we just look for sound packs. So what we had is the blues. So how do we check this out? Let's go search. Let's see, blues. No. Maybe genres. Packs. Ooh, genre. There we go. Blues. Is there a blues genre? It doesn't seem like it. But there's funk. Funk might work. Or look at all these. Jazz. Let's check jazz. $131, probably not. Downtown jazz, $132. We could try double. 96 times 96 is one. Nah. Downtown Jazz 2, 132. Dynamic Soul, 90. Ooh, that's perfect. Let's try Dynamic Soul. Now, we've got our things reset. So now we just listen. You open it up and you listen. Oops. What did I just do? Okay. Dynamic. So I want to close this though. Oh man. I guess this just how we open it. So we get these extra. And then there's it. That might make some more interesting drums, you know. That's kind of a cool one. Yeah, I like that jam clean. That might actually be that club punchy. That might be kind of a fun intro. Right there. Yeep. One day should style, and after giggles had one big giggle. Oh, I know. Oh, geez, you guys. You're getting sillier, sillier, sillier. But it's good. We got nothing. So the way this works is in sections. Now I'm just going to use one section at a time because I just want to export one loop and see how that works. So let's see what then there's a percussions. So let's check the percussions next. So we've already got an okay. All right, there we go. Percussions like hi-hat. That might actually work for the beginning too. Oops. So then you take, and now what we do is you just play and go. And then just say I wanted to use only these, and I think I might. So you could come up to File, and then you use Export all channels to Wave. And then we're going to, you choose this, and I'm going to go Songtember 2024. Now it's already complete, so I'll look in the Finder, and right here in my music, there's drums and percussion. So we'll go back. I think Jade's asleep. I think she went back to sleep. She'll be up before she has to go on, which is in, let's see. So, did you guys know? And I should have known. I should have told you. And let's find this out. Let's do this real quick before too long. I'm going to pop in and pin my premiere that's going on after this in between my show and Jade's. So it's the awesome track of me and Chill Zone. It's Chill Zone, our first song, Soar. Ha, so she is here. Hi, Jade. Did you get back to sleep any chance? So right after this, the Soar premiere, and I've got to set a redirect to the Soar premiere, and I've got so I've set up the Premiere, and then the Premiere is going to send you on to Jade's. So that's the super easy part. I'm gonna just quietly hop over and pin this. This is gonna be easy. Make sure the tab is muted. Now I'm going to be in this chat. Oh, look at me. I'm hilarious. There we are. I'm pinning this. All right. So now if you can't hang out until you get redirected, all you have to do is pop yourself on there. All right. Coming back. Let's present, share screen, window, and this time we'll use GarageBand again. So here we are in GarageBand. And I could just bring in this intro that I wanted. And that would be from my Finder. And we'll just get these quick drums. They're just going to come in at the bottom. And then this percussion. And it might sound good. Let's listen. No, those things don't go together. But that's okay. Whoops. I never added it to the stage. So as you didn't see, but right here at the bottom, I'll point it out. So right here, this is that Songtember 2024 percussion, the Songtember 2024 drums. And I could, let's see, I've got these, my pan flute. Let's kick this bass out. The pan flute part, it could be, let's see if we can find thinking about gifting some IMPC apps. Ooh, I don't know. I've been doing is that the one that I was doing the thing for? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Let's go back to APPy music. We remove, we stop, we represent, we share, all again. Going into APPy. I've just got a whole bunch of parts. And I would have shown you better how to mix them, except for we didn't have iPad today. So instead, I just generated parts. Sorry to say. So I didn't like that. I ended up not liking it. So we'll remove the sound, and maybe we'll just whip over and see if we can find a different Funk Alliance. Oops, it's a high beats per minute. Electric jazz. That might work. Let's right now we've got drums, so let's skip the drums and let's look at some of these melodic parts. They won't be the exact same chord progression is the thing, but it may work anyway. I don't like that. That's very retro. Velvet Smooth. If we find something here, I'm going to drop it in that middle 8. I think that'll sound better. I like this drift upbeat. That's not bad. And then, what was this other one? Not that. Velvet Electric. See, Velvet Electric. Tread Dank. Nah. All right. Those don't sound bad. Let's listen to them together and just see. Right? We'll listen to the whole thing. This may sound completely terrible, but who cares, right? The point is just to start getting a bunch of stuff and mixing it, matching it, playing with it, trying to see what sounds good. Let's export this now. Export. And if you exported a full song and you exported it the same way, all channels to wave, what you would get is all of your everything. You can really put a lot of stuff in here. Me to export all the channels. Let's export all the channels. And let's choose Songtember 2024. Maybe it'll stick it in the same one. Oh, wow, it's already finished. So let's come back in. Oh, shoot, I never showed you. Well, see, now you can see what I've done. Like I added these. I added these 3 from this electric jazz. You can see right up here what normally the key is. Yeah, exactly. Experimentation is the key to finding new sounds, and that's one of the reasons I love APPy Music and Launchpad, is because they're adding sound packs every week. All right, let's remove. This time, let's actually get the screen back on. Let's come back to my beleaguered GarageBand project. Now come back to y'all. This time, add to stage. Hey, now you can see it. Coming back, I get into GarageBand. I open up my Finder, and it just made another file called Songtember 2024 Melodic. So this time, let's try to. Let's come in here. New track with duplicate settings. Let's add 3 of them in here. That way I'll have a place to drop it. So this is melodic. And maybe I loop it out, which is easy to do here. So let's come here and just listen to this. That does not go. Let's see. Let's delete it. Now let's see if it sounds good without it, of course. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So let's try this next melodic. We'll just drag it in, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's make sure it's yep, there it is. It's all lined up. Now we go back. Let's go to 19. Start playing. That's not the best thing in the world either. Come on, find a groove. Just because. Electric mint. You guys are so fun. All right, last try. That one sounded okay, but not great. I don't think the styles go together all too well, but that's cool. You know, we can, you know, a lot of times you could just start in APPy or Launchpad and then make more parts later using all of your different vibes. So these not working, but that doesn't matter. Just we've got 5 minutes. Let's see if there's any Apple loops that will work in here. Let's go to our loop browser. I don't have a bunch of the loops, but maybe it'll download one of them at a time. So let's look for blues. Oh, genre. So genre. Here we should have blues. Do we? Rock blues. 12-bar blues bass. Acoustic strum. Electric arpeggio. I think I don't have it downloaded. I don't. I undownloaded all this because I never use it, right? But let's see. I bet this will work. So change this. Let's go. Other. Say vocals. Okay, let's make it a vocal track. So we would come in and we would check, we'd make an input. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, there we go. And hey, Gortium85, nice to see you. I could just try, let's go to back to the beginning and 3 more minutes, guys. I'm just gonna, what the hell, right? You look for me with your funny hat on. You're gonna find that I'm gone. You funny man with your funny smile. Why don't you hang out with me for a while? There you go. Boom. Obviously, it was like including a bunch of stuff in there. See, instead of 1, 2, this would be, I'd have to change it to a mono channel and not add all the stuff that's in it, which is cool. All well and good. Anyway, so you've got an idea of exactly how we do this. How I could generate some parts even if my iPad's not doing what it's supposed to. I'll put out a video during the week, a pre-record, and I'll I'll do some of the parts and drag some of the parts in and let you guys know what we've done. But just so that you know, in just a couple of minutes now, we're going to have my premiere. And then afterwards, we're going to all head on over to Jade's. And what are we doing at Jade's today, Thomas? There we go. Easy. So our premiere right after this. And we better get going, guys. And I don't have any outro music today because, once again, iPad. So I'm just gonna kind of sing it. So you'll be automatically moved over anyway to the thing as soon as this ends, and then when the Soar premiere ends, you'll be moved straight on over to Jade's. So guys, I'm going to work on this problem overnight, and if we'll see what happens tomorrow if I don't have an iPad. Maybe the sound, the visualization still works, so I don't think we'll have to worry about it. I can play sound off my Mac, and we can do the music or we can do the art on the iPad. So let's go, guys. I guess I'll be seeing ya at my premiere in just a couple of minutes. Da-da-da-da, 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 dun-dun.